A very good afternoon on behalf of your cameraman Fred Parkinson, show match commentator Derek Disley, welcoming you to Hilton Park on this very special Sunday afternoon. It's the fourth round of the Silk Cut Challenge Cup, and Leigh Centurions play host to the Super League side Salford City Reds in front of the grandstand television cameras. Salford first out on the pitch, and here come the home side. What a reception the Centurions will get. Led out by the skipper Andy Fairclough, a tremendous standing ovation for the Centurions. The Leigh side that tops the Northern Ford Premiership table, having played 8 league matches and won 8 league matches. Salford, of course, is their first competitive match of the season. They've just been involved in 3 pre-season friendlies. We'll quickly go through the two sides before Leigh kick off. Centurions line up at 1 Neil Turley, 2 Alan Hadcroft, 3 Paul Anderson, 4 Andy Fairclough, 5 David Ingram, 6 Simon Svabic, 7 Liam Bretherton, 8 Tim Street, 9 John Hamilton, 10 David Bradbury, 11 Simon Baldwin, 12 Adam Bristow and 13 Chris Morley. On the bench, 14 Dave Whittle, 15 John Duffy, 16 Phil Kendrick, 17 Andy Latham. The Salford City Reds line up: 1 Gary Broadbent, 2 Nick Pinkney, 3 Francis Maloney, 4 Michael Hancock, 5 Martin O'Fire, 6 Steve Blakely, 7 Graham Holroyd, 20 Andy Coley, 9 Malcolm Olker, 10 Paul Southern, 11 Warren Jowett, 12 Darren Brown and 23 Mick Wainwright. On the bench for the Super League side, it's at 13 Paul Heighton, 8 Neil Baines, 18 Stuart Littler and 17 Craig Megan. Our match official, Mr. Russell Smith. And it's the Reds in possession from the kick-off. Olker behind the play the ball, moves it left to Blakely, and it's on to the runner who is Jowett. Close season signing from Wakefield. High there by Morley. Former Salford player. Leigh conceded the first penalty, and Andy Coley was the man taking the shot. Early penalty for the Salford City Reds, not electing to go for 2 points. 1 minute gone. Silk Cut Challenge Cup 4th round. Centurions still to touch the ball. Referee will remove the second ball before O'Fire takes the tap. They're 30 metres from the Leigh line. Stay with Blakely. On to Broadbent. Fort Leigh's tight defence. Stepped inside to stop them. Olker behind the play the ball. Moves it right now to skipper Brown. Fairclough quickly in there on Maloney. Olker behind the play the ball again. It's driven up by Coley once more. His defence meets him solidly. All Salford in the opening stages. Worked its way back to Maloney. They're within 10 metres of that Leigh try line. Salford want early points on the board. It's now with Blakely once more. Great defence to bring down Wainwright. Terrific tackle from Hamilton. Move it left now to Blakely. Picked up by Timmy Street. Good hands, and Leigh have the football in their hand for the first time in the match. So now can Leigh unlock this Super League defence? Here comes Simon Baldwin. Takes 3 to stop him. Olker and Coley in on the stop for the visitors. Bristow steps inside. All wrapped up. Street on the charge, takes on opposite prop Southern. Svabic, of course, a former Salford player. Picked up by fullback Broadbent. Tackled by Bretherton, assisted by Bradbury, another Salford player. So here comes O'Fire with his first touch of the ball. Tracked all the way by Bradbury, no mistakes. Wainwright behind the play the ball now. Hands it on to Hancock, the Australian, joined Salford again in the close season. O'Fire behind the play the ball. Will he look to take on the lead defence? Oh, great interception! Well, he passed the ball out. Leigh should have settled for possession there. Wanted to catch Salford on the counter. Head and ball has gone Salford's way. Or has it? Yes, Salford's head and ball. Now second row, Jowett comes into the line. Good defence from Anderson. Brotherton in on the stop as well. Taken on now by Hancock. Solid defence once more by the Leigh defence. Under pressure early doors. Holker hands it on to Southern. Leigh's defenders are there in numbers. Leigh haven't conceded a try in the last 3 matches. Holker spreads it wide now. A high shot there from Bristow, but he gets away with it. Certainly Holroyd felt that one. Can Leigh keep them at bay? Salford throwing everything at Leigh in these early minutes. And it's a try, I think, for Warren Jowett. Leigh's defence was unlocked. And inside the first 5 minutes, the Northern Ford Premiership have conceded their first try in 4 games. Well, it's been all Salford in these opening 4.5 minutes. Watch the action replay on the screen. Fine inside ball. Wainwright unlocked the defence. Warren Jowett is the try scorer. So Leigh have got to do it the hard way. Steve Blakely with the conversion attempt. Leigh certainly need to play with the ball in their hands a little more. Well, Blakely in no rush. Salford City Reds 4 points to the good. So Blakely's first attempt of the match. No mistake by Blakely. 6 minutes on the watch. This is the Silk Cut Challenge Cup 4th round here at Hilton Park, and it's a scoreline of Centurions 0, City Reds 6. Leigh certainly not got their game together yet. They had to do a lot of tattling in these opening 6 minutes. So Anderson with the restart. Played safely with the foot. Corley will bring it back. Bradbury meets him head on. Now see where Leigh want to try and force the error. Salford running from acting half-back. Good defence though by Brotherton. Holker now behind the play the ball. Down the short side finds Wainwright. Great tackle coming in by Morley. Holker once more now. Hands it on to Southern. Street hands on to him. Morley in on the stop as well. Holker again now. On to Corley. Good defence by Bradbury and Baldwin. We're on the last one. Kick comes in. Great save though by Ingram of Foch. Oh, and a flop there coming in. Ingram is laid out. Penalty time, Centurions. Well, Leigh will be able to relieve their position a little. Fabic will kick for touch. But he fails to find it, and Broadbent will bring it back. Fabic makes the tackle, but Leigh need the ball. Leigh have not had much of it in these opening minutes. It's all Salford. Holker now to Jowett again. That's better defence from Bradbury. And now Leigh are penalised at the tackle. Baldwin gets a lecture. Southern got nothing for the last tackle. Just the penalty against him. So Allroyd with the kick for touch. He'll make sure. Finds touch on the home quarter. Danger signals for the Leigh Centurions. They don't want to give them too many starts. Well, that look forward from here. Driven up by Souther. Oh, and he's penalised Leigh for offside. So Leigh getting nothing from match official Russell Smith at the moment. It's now with Allroyd. But a good line out here. Wainwright on to Broadbent. Anderson makes the tackle. Leigh's different. The touch judge is on as well. Leigh playing 16 at the moment. Lucy calling out. Paul Anderson. Get another penalty for the Salford City Reds. Leigh are really under pressure now. They've not got to crack. Olker's taken down. Beg your pardon, caller. This is Olker now. Allroyd dummies with it. Now with Maloney. Leigh's scrambling defence gets to him. Olker now on to Southern again. Leigh stopping 5 metres out, banging front, quick, play the ball. Intercepted by Baldwin, he's tackled by Jowett. The Centurions have the possession. And again, interference by Jowett, nothing said, all offside. Mr. Smith's seen it at last. Ironical cheers from the home supporters. Neil Turley takes the kick, just makes sure Leigh will have possession 7 metres short of halfway. So Anderson with the tap, he'll look to take them on. Bradbury drives it over halfway. It's the best opportunity Leigh have had in the match. All a mile offside again, down the short side to Anderson. He makes 10 metres, that's what Leigh want, the yardage. Street will drive it up, ducks under Wainwright's attempted tackle, makes 5 metres. Hamilton behind the play the ball now. Bretherton. Fabbit onto Baldwin. What happened there? The free will call them back for the knock-on. Baldwin not happy. And Allroyd getting involved. Expected it to be a fiery derby, particularly a cup tie. Certainly at the moment, Salford can do no wrong with the match official. And he's given a scrum, head and ball to Salford. So Allroyd will feed, 28 metres from his own line. Good defence by Morley. Well, now it's on to Mike Wainwright. Good defence again by Bretherton. Hancock behind the play the ball. Bradbury crashes head on. And Leigh putting themselves about in the tackle. Jowett knows about that one. Morley was the one that got him second time. And Leigh are in now. Leigh are really giving this one a go. Southern still on his feet. Holker now to Blakely, inside to oh, great tackle on Hancock. Superb defence by Timmy Street. And then Street's penalised. And Leigh penalised again. The descent. And Salford have got it all in their favour. They've got to take advantage of this situation. They're 6 points to the good at the moment. So Salford are back on the Leigh quarter once more in possession. Driven in now by prop forward Coley. Baldwin gets the better of him in the end. Olker now spreads it out to Allroyd. Well, that looked forward again to Southern. Holcomb once more now to Blakely, changes the direction to Holroyd. The reception committee was there. A lot of turning inside by this Salford Reds. They certainly think that's the weakness in the Leigh defence. Knocked on by Pinkney, dropped on by Fairclough. Leigh have the possession. That looked high on Adcroft, nothing said. Baldwin now gets it out to Bretherton. High again. Come on, Mr. Smith. Turley goes from acting halfback, no way through. Line on again, and penalty time against Warren Jewett. Quickly taken. They want to get some impetus into their attack now. Home supporters rising to this. Anderson now to Street. Street gets over halfway. Hamilton now on to Bradbury. Bradbury doesn't take any prisoners, takes two to stop him. Hamilton down the short side, gets away from one. Oh, a fist thrown there by Coley. We're at again. What's going on? Here comes Morley on the charge now. Leigh just short of the Salford quarter line. This is Leigh's best attack of the game. Hamilton now finds Bretherton. Long ball to Schwabik. On to Turley. Turley to Baldwin. Baldwin inside to Fairclough. Fairclough couldn't get the ball, it's lost again. Brilliant attacking from the Centurions. Have they weathered the storm though? Which way will the head and feed go? Home supporters like that tremendously. It's going to be head and ball to Salford. 15 minutes gone already. What a cracker of a cup tie. And Leigh are playing their part. Bretherton stands his ground well. Well, Salford looking for the experience on this side of these two. Here comes a fire. He's going all the way across the field. Tattle in the end by Schwabik. Made not 1 yard, ran 40. Now here comes a Maloney. Street finishes him off. Checked by Bradbury first. Holker now on to Wainwright. Wainwright's held up by Hamilton. All in on the stop as well. Holker now. Kick comes in from Holroyd. Coolly taken by Turley. They'll bring it straight back. Well, is that not a flop from Holker as well? Wainwright had made the tackle. It's all over him again. He's in the way. And Schwabik looks for a gap. Can't find one. So Adcroft from the left wing looks for the possession. Gets it out to Baldwin now. Baldwin can't find the space. Fairclough from acting half-back goes down the short side. Ball is stolen by Pinkney and Leigh concede possession again. Leigh are making too many mistakes. And it's a knock-on, and Leigh will have head and ball at the scrum. 17 minutes gone at Hilton Park. Centurions 0, City Reds 6. So Bretherton to feed the scrum. All a mile offside. Schwabik looks for the space. All wrapped up going centre field. Anderson goes from acting half-back. Come on, Mr. Smith, get them back. They're nowhere near back. It's like a dog's back leg, this line of Salfords. They're getting away with murder. They're lying on at the tattle. They're doing all spoiling tactic. Here comes Bradbury. Gets it out to Hamilton. Hamilton to Street. Street takes it into the Salford quarter. Home supporters can raise their voices once more. Bristow now. Bretherton. Schwabik with a kick ahead. And it's scrambled dead by Pinkney. It'll be a drop out under the post, leaving it in to turn the screw a little. The referee he's stopping the clock. I don't know what he stopped the clock for. He's speaking to a Leigh player, naturally. I'd expect him, oh, he's going to speak to two players. Well, it's been a rip-roaring cup tie so far. Salford with the first drop out from under the pulse. No doubt Graham Holroyd will go for distance here. Bradbury will bring it back. Oh, that looked high on the chest, says the referee. Bradbury gets up. Hamilton now to Anderson. Look at all this lying on in the tattle by Hancock. It's a disgrace. Bretherton now. Morley goes without it. And he makes the tattle on Jowett. And the chance has gone begging for Leigh once more. Watch him penalise Leigh for offside now. Coley drives it up. Broadbent behind the play the ball. It's good defence again by the Centurions. Morley certainly getting through some tattles along with Bristow in this opening quarter. Now with Wainwright. Looking to get away with that one. Good defence stops skipper Brown. Can Leigh keep them at bay? Martin Fire's playing in the Leigh three quarters here. Southern drives it up. Luke's inside. No second phase. Blakely now. He'll take Leigh on. Good defence again by the Centurions. Bristow leading from the front on the last one. Holroyd with the kick ahead. Straight down the throat of Ingram, takes it, second attempt. Hancock makes the tackle. Again, they're lying on at the tackle. Come on, Mr. Smith. It's no use giving penalties if they persist in doing it. Time for a general warning. We've come to watch rugby. Salford are doing their best to slow the game down. So, quarter of the match gone. Street first man in. Stopped by Southern and Jowett. Bradbury now. Upended in centre field by Coley. Hamilton to Morley. Morley, what he'd give for a try against his own. Knocked out that. Knocked out. Oh, the touch judge again. Olker getting involved. That was knocked out by a Salford player. Touch judge just doesn't want to know.
Blakely gave that.
A three-man tattle and the ball was clearly stolen. As Salford make the first change of the game. Off goes Andy Coley, on comes Neil Baines. Mr. Smith telling Timmy Street he's the referee. Well, why doesn't he referee it then? The Salford front row push him before the ball's in. Complaining again. Give him a penalty. Wainwright from the base of the scrum, all wrapped up by Bristow. Nos Fabic did well to hang on there. Late flop by Bradbury, which he gets away with. Driven in now by Jowett. You've got to remember it's the professionals of Super League against the part-timers. Oh, that looked forward to Baines. He was going nowhere. Hancock now is with Blakely. He tries to duck under Street. Street won't have that one. Holker now. All right. Puts the kick through. Picked up by Turley. It's away from 2 and 3. Turley looking for the space. Tattled in the end by Wainwright, who tattles him again. Oh, here comes Hadcroft. Almost through. Good defence from Baines. Leigh want to step it up again. There goes Hamilton. Bretherton now to Street. A high one this time from Brown. And Just the penalty, no words of anything. No lecture, nothing. So Turley finds touch, that's the main thing. 5 metres short of halfway. Fairclough to Street. Street hungry for more. Leigh ready. Not quite ready for their first substitution yet. But again, slowing the game down, Salford. Here comes Bradbury on the charge. Gets the ball out in the tackle. Now it's with Bretherton. And a Cumberland throw there from Wainwright. Thought that had been outlawed. Bristow now to Morley. Leigh midway between halfway and their opponent's quarter line. Kick comes in from Svabik. Oh, good defence. And Leigh penalised for a second tackle. And this makes the penalty count. 6-5. And Leigh are their own worst enemy at the moment, overzealous. They're really back in this one, despite trailing by 6 points to 0. They're still slowing the game now with the assistance of the match official. He takes the kick 5 metres in front of where the penalty was given, but still gets away with it. So it'll be Olker with the tap, 30 metres from his own line. Bain shows his strength, takes 15 metres. Olker now hands it on to Hancock. Well wrapped up by Morley. Lost the ball is lost. Well, applause for the touch judge on the near side. Leigh supporters cannot believe it. Will Leigh make their first change? Dave Whittle comes on to replace Timmy Street. Usual ploy. Salford have done the same, spelling their props. Bretherton to feed. Bristow from the base of the scrum. Svabik to Fairclough. Fairclough tries to step inside Broadbent. Fullback makes the tackle. Well, a dummy inside by Bristow, not taken though by Wainwright. But Dave Whittle's first touch is quickly surrounded by 3 tattlers from Salford. Svabik now. Almost through. Good defence in the end by Baines. Hamilton now to Bretherton. Anderson steps inside. Again, there's 3 tattlers in it. We're on the last one. Oh, well. Ingram took a boot then from O'Fire. Nothing said. O'Fire wants a penalty for being tattled. No way through for Broadbent. Now, is there a sting in the tail here? 1 or 2 of these Salford forwards puffing and panting at the moment. And Leigh penalised yet again. You cannot put... Salford can do nothing wrong. Leigh just won a 50-50 break with this, Mr. Smith. And at the moment it's 95-5. Here comes Olker on the run, gets the ball out. Broadbent gets away from Morley. The 40 metres from the Leigh line as Andy Leatham loosens up on the far side. Holroyd now hands it on to Wainwright. Wrapped up by his opposite number, Chris Morley. Hancock now. Blakely on to Holroyd. Svabik hangs on, Fairclough finishes him off. Down the short side, kick comes in. And Leigh will be forced to drop out from under their own post. Safety first from Neil Turley. Almost 28 minutes gone. Leigh trail by 6. That early try from Warren Jowett, converted by Steve Blakely. And Leigh get their breath back. This has been a cracking cup tie. Rugby League's the winner once again this afternoon. So Baldwin with the dropout. Not the best of kicks. Look for a runner, find Brown. He takes it back to the Leigh quarter line. This time the runner is Baines. Leigh meet him head on. Salford using the big men now to create the position. Jowett now. And it's Jowett in for another. Warren Jowett. Leigh not happy with that. Dave Whittle complaining. And in the 29th minute, Warren Jowett has unlocked the Leigh defence again. And Leigh trail by 10 points to 0. So, well, that was some bad Leigh defence there. Leigh making a double change now. They're taking their entire front row off now. Duffy's coming on to replace Hamilton, and Leatham will replace Bradbury. So Steve Blakely with his second attempt of the match. Blakely adds the extras. The Centurions with a big job on their hands now. 10 minutes to half-time. It's a scoreline of Centurions 0, Salford City Reds 12. So Leigh desperately need the next 6 points, and they need it before half-time. Anderson with the restart. Baines will bring it back. Straight into Leatham. Now can't Leigh force the error. Whittle also in on the stop. Here comes Pinkney trying his luck. No way through. Holker now. Hands it on to Southern. Ten metres short of halfway. Holker now. Blakely. That was foul. Oh, dearie, dearie me. I said Salford can do no wrong with Leigh well up against it. Holker wants a penalty, and Leigh get a head and ball at the scrum. Well, this touch judge on the near side has not seen much yet. As Bretherton feeds, and they're all a mile offside again. Svabik now. Inside ball to Anderson. Duffy now to Fairclough. That looked high again from Brown. Duffy now. On to Leatham. Leatham makes good yardage now. Again, the slowing down of the game by the Super League team. Duffy onto Baldwin. Baldwin takes it almost to the Salford quarter line. Duffy now to Bristol. On to Whittle. Good defence from Wainwright. Leigh on the last one. Kick comes in from Bretherton. Taken safely by Broadbent. The referee had his whistle in his mouth at one stage then and decided against it. Well, Olcott taking chances here. Wainwright now. Leigh have got to apply the pressure now. They desperately need the next score. Maloney goes from acting half-back. No way past Fairclough. Pinkney now. Dummies. Good defence by Bristow and Duffy. Holker now. Now with Jowett again. He's been the difference between the two teams. Hancock behind the play, the ball on the last one. Blakely boots it downfield. Bounces nicely for Ingram. So what have Leigh got left? Forced back by the tattle. Two-man tattle of Blakely and Olcott. Oh, Adam Bristol now gets it out to Baldwin. Leigh with the overlap here. Inside to Adcroft. He gets it away to Baldwin. Leigh trying to keep the ball alive. Got to give them credit for that. Andy Fairclough now. On the chest again. Duffy now onto Bristol. Onto Whittle. Again, they're upending players. Duffy now onto Bretherton. No way through for Anderson. They've worked that one out from the video, that's for sure. On the last one. It's Fabic to the earth. That's a tester. Turley takes them on. Well, that looked high. It's a turnover. First turnover of the game, but Leigh are desperate for points. And Salford again in no rush to get on with this. This is absolutely disgraceful from a Super League team. We had the same problems with Wakefield at the same stage of the competition last season. Salford just playing for time. Well in Andy Leatham. Now, no silly penalties, Centurions. Baines goes without it. Leigh will have head and ball at the scrum. Now this is Leigh's big chance. What Leigh would give for 6 points from this position. Another change on the Salford side. Bretherton feeds. Svabic goes round the short side. Now can Leigh unlock this defence? Whittle takes it up to within 5 metres. Where's the break going to come from? Duffy's just a metre or so short. And they're still rolling him back. This is ridiculous, Mr. Smith. At last, a penalty. But it's so persistent. So Leigh will take the ball back. They can take it back to where they want. Now they'll tap it. Whittle will drive it in again. They're trying to drag the Salford defence in. Leigh just a couple of metres out. They're desperate now from this position. They've got to conjure up something. Turley now to Svabic, to Bretherton. Bretherton to Svabic. Svabic to Leatham. Leatham wasn't expecting it. Leigh have gone backwards. Bit more room with which to work. We're Salford a mile offside on this side. Duffy now. Turley. Turley's all wrapped up. Olker's all over him again. Down the short side. Morley. Inches short again. Last tattle once more. And it's dropped by Fairclough. And the chance goes begging. Well, Leigh just cannot finish off this afternoon. This is not their usual style. They've got to keep at it, though. Again, Salford slowing the game down. It's criminal, this. This is the best of the Centurions. 3 minutes to half-time. Can Leigh get anything before the break? Salford with a good line out now. Wainwright. He's got Hancock outside him. Under fire. Leigh's defence stands its ground well, led by Bretherton. Now here comes Hancock. Bretherton again stands his ground well. Good yardage made by Salford on this 6. The fire spins round. Looks to offload. Gets rid of it anywhere. Looks for the inside pass from Broadbent. Didn't come on the last one. Kick comes in. Knocked on. On the last tackle. Should this be a turnover? Or will the referee give a scrum?
The ball away.
Olker complaining. Salford trying to referee the match as well. Soley. 2 minutes to the break. They're all offside again, and the touch judge runs away from them. Svabic inside now. No way for Turley to go. All wrapped up. And that's an illegal tackle again. They keep lifting players off the ground. Oh, this is terrible, this. Leigh can get nowhere. Leigh on halfway. Whittle now drives it up. A late flop again from Jowett. Duffy now. Great ball to Baldwin. Baldwin steps inside. Leigh keep it moving. They tattle 30 metres out. Duffy now to Svabik. Svabik with a cross kick. And it'll be a line drop out. Good chase by Turley. Good pressure from the Centurion. 1 minute to the break. But it'll probably take them a minute to take the drop kick. Salford in no rush to get on with things. They've got the ball on the right wing. And Mr. Smith is just letting them get away with it. An absolute disgrace, this, from the Salford City Reds. The referee has stopped the clock. He's telling them to get onside now for a dropout. They've been offside for 40 minutes. Baldwin makes sure with his feet, takes it straight back. Can Leigh get anything before the break? Touch Judges on. Should be penalty Centurions. But again, he has not said a word to the offender. When Leigh committed a foul, he said something. Leatham drives it up now. Will time be against the Centurions? Down the short side again. Baldwin tries to use his strength. Leigh are inches short now. No way through from acting half-back. Leigh have got to move it wide. Again, the Salford defence is up to it. But Leigh take it back into the same position. Leigh have got to move it. That's better. Now to Bristol. To Svabik. Morley now. On the last tattle. Lying on again. The referee's not heard the hooter. Has he got the try? Well, the hooter has gone, and I think this play was after the hooter, but the referee's not. He's got to give the try. If it's a try, he's consulting with the fit. He may go to the screen here. He's going to the screen. This could be interesting. Could be very interesting, this. He played an extra tattle here. Well, a very interesting close decision, this one. All in the hands of the Mr. Jerry Kershaw now. Leigh's look, the way Leigh's look's gone in this first half, he's not going to give them anything, I don't think. The first time he's been called upon. Can't see him giving that one. Well, it's taken him a long time. Well, very interesting one, because the protection for the television camera is in the in-goal area. Now, Mr. Kershaw, over to you in your own time. Well, it's taken a very long time. He wants another look at it. First time ever at Hilton Park. Well, we knew that was going to happen. The referee's still playing on. I don't know what he's doing. The hooter's gone 3 times. times it's gone now. And finally, the first half comes to an end. And it's a scoreline of Leigh Centurions 0, Salford City Reds. Please rejoin us after the break. On behalf of your cameraman Fred Parkinson, it's your match commentator Derek Disley. I welcome you back to Hilton Park for the second half of this afternoon's Silk Cut Challenge Cup fourth round tie. A reminder of the half-time scoreline: Leigh Centurions 0, Salford City Reds 12. So Leigh stirring defeat in the face for the first time this season. Late 9-1-9 so far.
Please welcome back onto the field,
Home supporters have not given this one up. Leigh have just lost their clinical finishing in that first half. They created the chances. They need to put them away early doors in this second half to get themselves back in this one. So it's Leigh Centurions, top of the table of the Northern Ford Premiership, against Super League Salford City Reds. A match official, Mr. Russell Smith, won't be the most popular man round Hilton Park this afternoon. But it's Salford to kick off in this second half. Graham Holroyd with the restart. Safely taken by Turley from the kick-off. Whittle drives it in. Salford make the stop on the Leigh quarter. Adcroft down the short side. Again, lunging high tackles. This time from Maloney. All offside again. Fairclough takes them on this time. Spills the ball. Picked up by Heighton. It's not what Leigh wanted so early. They can't afford to concede the next try, that's for sure. Leigh have got it. Oh, it's knocked on by Olker, but Leigh have got a player down injured. Certainly looks a little groggy. I think it could be John Hamilton. No, it's John Duffy, hooker. So Leigh will have head and ball at the first scrum. Bristow tries to break from the base of the scrum, wrapped up by his opposite number, Wainwright. Morley now takes them on. Line all over by Hine. Oh, it's going to be the same throughout the second half, one can tell. Fairclough has touched it twice and dropped it twice. Leigh skipper not having the best of afternoons. Trying to impress against his former club. Baines going nowhere against Baldwin and Whittle. Olker now to Holroyd to Blakely. Long ball to Hancock. Makes good yardage before he's finished off by Leatham. Will fire now. No, he's nowhere to go. Olker now behind the play the ball. Hands it on to Paul Heighton. Olker once more. Leigh have got to keep them at bay here. Inside dummy not taken by the Leigh defence. Defence from Morley on Blakely. Olker now. Wainwright. Olker on the last tackle. Leigh will get the first turnover of the second half. Can Leigh break clear of this stranglehold that the Salford defence has on them? Whittle now. He's forced back in the tackle. Stoggy defence from Salford. Bristow now onto Baldwin. Inside to Fairclough. This time he hangs on. That's interference again by Holroyd. A high tackle coming in from Maloney, and we're on the last one, and they're all offside anyway. Oh, look at that for offside. Svabic puts boot to ball, and that's the only way Leigh's going to break this Salford defence down. Knock on! Oh, the referee says backwards. Great tackle in Morley though on Pinckney. A Leigh player's gone down injured. It's Morley, I think. Morley struggling. Here comes this man Jowett. He's been the difference between the two teams so far. It's a leg injury for Morley. Fire hands it on to Baines. Baines stopped short of halfway. Referee's not shouted held. Leigh are taking Chris Morley off. Chris Morley comes on. Phil Kendrick comes on. Morley goes off. Kick comes in from Holroyd, picked up by Hadcroft. Fire makes the tackle, but he hangs on and hangs on till his defence gets in place. Now it's Fairclough. This defence is solid from Salford at the moment. Leigh just can't find a way through. Bristow now, wrapped up by Jowett. Down the short side to Anderson. Anderson makes good yardage. Bristow to Kendrick. Kendrick's first touch. Duffy puts boot to ball. That's where Leigh want to be playing the game. In the Salford half. That's a good kick, but because it's not gone dead, Broadbent's going to be forced to play it. And the first tackle nails him as well. Here comes a fire. Oh, that's a voluntary tackle. So now can Leigh force the error? You've got to make the tackles count now. Holroyd's long ball to Maloney. Good covering by Fairclough then. Driven up again. The Salford forwards. Southern to the fore. Holroyd with the kick. Ball doesn't bounce much on this muddy field. Hadcroft faced with a big wall. Takes them on. Fairclough goes from acting half back. Again the same double tattle. Hadcroft now. Leigh wants some inspiration from somewhere. They've lost the plot a little at the moment. Duffy now to Leatham. Leatham runs into a three-man wall. Duffy now to Bristow. Brotherton's all wrapped up on the last tattle again. Leigh just cannot find a way through. Well, that's charged down. Well, it'll be Leigh's ball at the scrum, I think. Or is he giving a knock on against Leigh? He's giving it to Salford. Well, Leigh be bemused by that one. Ian Brotherton complaining, but it won't get him anywhere. Salford again pushing, and Leigh can't get in the scrum. Not allowed to push until the ball goes in. Come on, Mr. Smith. Get on with the game. Oh, he's calling out Whittle and Olka now. So finally the ball goes in. Salford come up with the possession. Well, almost 8 minutes gone in the second half. Welling, Kendrick and Bristow. It's on to Baines now. Whittle meets him one-on-one. That's what Leigh need to do. Stop them in their tracks. Holker now to Blakely, the inside ball to Jowett. He gets away from the tattle. It's now with Pinkney. Bristow eventually gets to him, but not before Leigh players were obstructed. Holker now. Jowett drives it up again. Oh no, I beg your pardon, it's Southern on the last tattle. Leigh are back 15 metres from this play the ball. Well picked up Turley. So Leigh back in possession. Bristow now. They've got to take them on because there's no space anywhere. Oh, this is ridiculous, Mr. Smith. He's got another official in the stand, but we don't know where he is. And we can't see this offside business. It's a poor show. Duffy now. Svabic. Bretherton. Good surge from Kendrick. Leigh supporters raising their voices. On to Whittle. Into a telegraph pass that on the last one. Svabic goes to the earth. Leigh player is obstructed, and great play. Neil Turley forces Pinkney in goal. And it'll be the third line dropout from Salford this afternoon, but here come the time-wasting tactics. They're in no rush to get on with things. Really, this is a disgrace for a Super League team. And a disgrace for the match official. If he has to stop the clock again, he should do something about it. Well, it's taken him so long to stop the clock. Salford just don't want to keep the flow going. Well, he should be speaking to the captain about this one. This is appalling, this. Absolutely appalling. Now he's telling them to get onside. They should do that at the play of the ball. Bretherton now, on to Whittle. Whittle takes him on. What Leigh have got to do is Svabic now, on to Baldwin. Baldwin takes it into the Salford quarter, they drag him out again. Here's the break going to come from. Bristow now. All wrapped up, no dummies taken by this Salford defence. Svabic now. Well, Adcroft bundles Pinkney out of the way, but scrambling defence from Salford. Oh, and it's kicked dead by Broadbent. Yet another line dropout. Leigh have got to get points for all this pressure they're applying. But once again, the slowing down of the game. Mr. Smith waving the players onside. Oh, this is terrible, terrible. And still, they're not in position to even take the dropout. Well, Whittle will drive it back once more. It's up ahead of steam. Stopped by Olker, who felt it. Duffy now to Anderson. Leigh have got to make the break somewhere. Latham now. Appended by Olker, who's limping badly. Duffy now to Svabic. Svabic takes them on. Bristol's held up 10 metres out. Good defence from Jowett. They didn't take the dummy from Duffy. We're on the last one. Will Leigh make a mess of it again? They just can't find their finishing this afternoon. They're certainly applying the pressure at the moment. 12 and a half minutes of the second half gone. Salford slowing the game down yet again. Home supporters trying to raise their team's efforts. Oh, this is an absolute disgrace, the amount of time Salford have wasted. So, Salford with the possession, leading by 12 points to 0. Olker goes left to Baines. Lee's defence stops him 13 metres short of halfway. Alker behind the play the ball. No way through there. Didn't play the ball. Knocked on. Leigh can get the pressure back on again. Well, it's all Leigh at the moment, but they've got to break this Salford defence down and get over that try line. Well, home supporters have certainly not given up. Fabic now. On to Anderson. Anderson gets away from Broadbent at the second attempt. But Broadbent and Blakely get him back. Oh, penalty Centurions. Fabic with the kick, makes sure this time. Right, 15 metres out. This has got to be it for the Centurion. They've got to make the break somewhere. Leatham now. 10 metres out. Duffy behind the play the ball. On to Whittle. Leigh driving it in to set up the position. Duffy now to Turley. Turley gets it out into the end. It's now with Fabic. On his try time, Paul Anderson. The breakthrough has come. In the 15th minute of the second half, the Centurions are back in this one. Paul Anderson, the try scorer. Home supporters find their voices now. It's Centurions 4, the Salford City Reds 12. Kick for Fabic. We watch this on the replay. Turley seemed to have messed it up a bit. Quick hands from Bristow. It's Fabic's long ball. Kendrick hands it on, and Anderson goes way inside Hancock and will fire. The Leigh supporters making their voices heard now. And Salford know this is a long way from finished. A difficult kick for Simons Fabic. But Leigh have come out at the start of the second half. They've applied virtually all the pressure. So Simons Fabic. Last season he was a Salford City Red. Now he's looking to put one over on them as a Leigh Centurions player. First attempt of the match. It's wide. So Leigh still have to score twice to win this one. Well, the gap is down to 8 points. Number Steve Blakely with the restart. Minutes of the second half gone. Well, the ball won't bounce much. They've decided they'll swing it about now. Turley now to Baldwin. Baldwin steps inside. Gets it away to Fairclough. Fairclough takes the tattle from Brown, who's come back on. But again, Wainwright's a mile offside in centre field. Whittle takes the short ball from Bristow. Duffy now. Once thrown in the tattle. Nothing seen. Duffy now to Whittle. Whittle to Bristow. On to Turley. On to Fairclough. Fairclough steps inside. He's still going. It's now with Baldwin. Too many Leigh players. Got it their own way then. Now can Leigh turn this one round? Duffy down the short side. It's one for Handcroft to chase. Good defence from Brown. Salford back in possession. Leigh applying the pressure. And Leigh's defence on its toes now. Well, here comes Coley. He's come back on as well. John Harvey ringing the changes now for Salford. Well, he made a of that play of the ball. Didn't play it properly, but got away with it. And leigh have got to close them down and keep them here. Fire can't wait to get rid of it. Leigh defence is there again. On the last one. It's been a good 6 for the Centurions. Kick will come in from Holroyd. Safely played by Adcroft. Stopped by his opposite number, Pinkney, who's still holding on to his shirt. Fairclough now. Gets away from Pinkney. Dumped again by Olka. Come on, the official. And Whittle's nowhere to go. Well, Salford, I think, beginning to tire. They'll be short of match practice. Svabic with the kick through for Turley to chase. Turley, is he up? Yeah! Oh, the referee's going to go to the screen. The referee has not given this one. The referee has not given it. It was a planned move. Holker's going off now for Salford. But it's down to the video referee. Leigh are happy it's a try. They're looking for offside. Touchdown. It's a question of offside. Now Mr. Jerry Kershaw. It's going to be very close, this. I've no doubt if it's 50-50 it'll go Salford's way. Salford have decided it's no try. Salford are playing the professional game here. Come on, Mr. Kershaw. Well, it's very tight indeed. I think the referee's given it up as well. Mr. Kershaw, come on, in your own time. He's wasting more time than Salford have done this afternoon. Leigh supporters are convinced it's a try. Neil Turley there. What's the decision? Come on. Yeah! The home supporters cheer out. Neil Turley has put Leigh right back in this one. Well, we move into the final quarter of this match, and Salford know they've got a game on their hands now. Neil Turley that time that to perfection. Can Svabic add the extra 2? "19 tries this season. This is only his 10th appearance. Oh, in fact, Leigh have only played 10 and he missed a match. So it's only his 9th game of the season. Now Simon Svabic. What a vital kick this is. To put his side within 2. Just the goal kicks separating the sides at the moment. Simon Svabic gets his first goal of the afternoon. We're in for a rip-roaring last quarter. Eighteen minutes remain on my watch, but there'll be a lot of added time, especially for the action replay. But it's now Centurions 10, City Reds 12. So Graham Holroyd with the restart. Tries the high one. Turley's under it. No mistake. Hands it on to Whittle. Now. What can Leigh come up with now? Leatham. They're all hungry for the ball now. Good defence from Coley. Duffy gets away from two, takes them on down centre field. Baldwin gets it back inside, Bristol. Whittle takes the tattle, there's four round him. Duffy back to Svabik, looks for a 40-20, but he won't get it down there. It's a good kick, forces Broadbent to play it. How goes the Leigh chase? Tremendous. Brotherton and Kendrick lead from the front, now O'Fire. Dodging and weaving. Leigh nail him quickly before he can get into his stride. So 2 points the difference. Corley drives it up. Leigh certainly the team with the momentum at the moment. Baines drives it up. Three-man tackle greets him and Baldwin completes the tackle. No way through for Maloney. Leigh all over him on the last tackle again. Kick will come in. Short kick comes in. Oh, it's well taken. Oh, and it's dropped in the end. There were two forward passes in the movement. But Leigh get the turnover. Second turnover of this second half. Lucky escape for the Centurions. Two players injured in back play. Oh, a flop by Pinkney. Salford. Hadcroft takes them on now. Maloney and Heighton make the tackle. Fairclough now drives it up, tries to duck under Baines. Duffy now. On to Bristol, inside ball. Leigh certainly giving this one a go now. Duffy puts boot to ball, turns Broadbent round yet again. Will it go dead? Oh, just too strong. So Salford will bring it back to the quarter line. Oh, Heighton now hands it on to Wainwright. Tattlers are there again. Second row pair of Baldwin and Bristow. Baldwin again. Can Leigh keep them at bay? Here comes Jowett, not seen much of him in this second half so far. And he makes a strong burst to take play up to halfway. And a penalty for lying on, unbelievable.
How can you lie on underneath it?
Why should he do it both ways, Mr. Smith? So he's trying to bring Salford back into this one. So call it with the tap, he'll take it up. Leigh will knock him down, but they're up to the Leigh quarter again. Corner as well. Oh, knock on by Paul Heighton. So Leigh head and feet on their own quarter. Oh, Blakely so far offside, it's ridiculous. Oh, Anderson brought to ground. Bristol forced to take them on. Fairclough almost through the gap. Wainwright to the dummy, but Brown didn't. Well, Whittle drives it up. Duffy back to Svabik for the kick again. Over the head of Broadbent, makes him play it. That's what Leigh wants. Knock on! He knocked on! Oh, dearie me! What a miss by the match official! The touch judge on this side has seen it. The referee doesn't want to know. But absolutely terrible, Mr. Smith. A blatant knock on behind the goal line.
Right on the ball, he knocked on then, Billy.
Here comes a fire. Well, Mr. Smith again does Leigh no favours. Fire slow to rise. Brown hands it out. They've lost a bit of momentum since Olka went off from round the play the ball, Salford, it's got to be said. But he's come back now. Long ball, but nowhere for Hancock to go. Blakely puts boot to ball. Taylor will bring it straight back. Just takes to Tattle, settle for possession. Leigh want to bring David Whittle off. Burclough almost nailed at the second attempt. Bradbury's come back on for Whittle. Baldwin's taking it up now, knocking them out of the way. Bradbury comes back off the bench fresh. Duffy now. On to Svabic. Long ball to Kendrick. Salford spotted that one. We're on the last Tattle again. What will the variation in kick? It's one for a fire to chase. Is it going to be too strong? No, he's forced to play it. And Leigh force him out of play. And it'll be a dropout under the post. Line dropout number 5 for Salford this afternoon. Well, Salford will play for time now. 10.5 minutes on my watch. You can add at least 3 or 4 to that. The shot could still be on. Leigh have not given in. Salford playing for time again. Come on, Mr. Smith. What's going on? All right with the dropout. Safely taken by Brotherton, hands it on to Bradbury. Bradbury takes it back. Leigh are 25 metres out now. 2 points behind. Duffy. Salford are down to 12 at the moment. Now it's Svabic. Baldwin takes them on. Takes the Tattle in the end. Salford got in the Leigh line. Leigh have got a good line out to the right now. Turley behind the play of the ball. Svabic. Svabic gets it back. Bradbury takes it up. They have him all wrapped up though. Duffy again. He's gone the wrong way this time. Or has he? Oh, he scrambled dead by Pinkney. Another line dropout. Tremendous pressure from the Centurion. More time wasting from Salford. Salford look out on their feet to me. But this is ridiculous. How the referee can allow them to get away with all this time wasting. Craig Makin coming on now. Must have been some blood bin changes in this because that's their 7th interchange. Bring back by Bradbury. Makin makes a Tattle. As soon as he gets on, all the pressure from Leigh. Leigh looking to drive to the centre, set up the position. Duffy dodges and weaves. On to Anderson. Anderson stopped 10 metres out. Now with Bristol. On to Svabic. Turley steps inside. Try for Adam Bristol. What's he given? Leigh are in front. Leigh are in front with 9 minutes to go. Adam Bristol is the try scorer. What a comeback by the Centurions. Leigh 14, Salford City Reds 12. Leigh led 12-0, trailed 12-0 after half an hour. Turley's jinking run, the inside ball found Bristol. No doubt about that. Leigh have a player down injured, but home supporters are as happy as can be. All the other matches will have kicked off some 10 minutes ago. This game being televised, of course, on BBC Grandstand. No Northern Ford Premiership team has ever beaten a Super League team. Well, they are less than 10 minutes away from doing that. Early, the man that took the blow, he's fit to continue. And Sparbeck now with a bit more goal kicking practice. Well, this is absolutely unbelievable. You would have to ask the question, which is the Super League team? But of course, as I said earlier, Salford have not played a competitive match so far this season. This is their first real serious match. They've had 3 friendlies, but they don't count for nothing. Leigh have played 8 league games and a cup tie to get to this stage. So Simon Sparbeck can waste a bit of time now. Leigh are in no rush to get on with things. 14-12 at the moment. Vital 2 points. 2 points it is for Simon Sparbeck. Well, my watch shows 6 minutes to go. Well, there'll be plenty of added time, and suddenly there's an urgency in the Salford play. It's Centurion 16, Salford 12. What a pep talk that must have been at half-time from Paul Terzis. Turley just makes sure. Hands it on to Bradbury. Leigh just won the possession. Oh, knees and everything going in there from beg your pardon, Olka. So safety first now from the Centurions. No silly penalties, no mistakes. Game's there for the taking. Bristow takes them on, gets one round the neck. Referee doesn't want to know. Duffy now to Leatham. 3-man Tattle stops him. Duffy now to Anderson. On the last one, Duffy gets the kick away. The Fire plays it with his foot. So we're going to see a Fire special. No, he offloads as soon as he gets to a tackler. And Leigh are penalised for a high tackle on a Fire. Here we go. The penalties will come thick and fast now.
There's number 1.
We'll see how many penalties go Salford's way in these closing minutes. Leigh's defence has got a tattle now. So Olka with the tap. Leigh have got to keep them at bay. Solid defence there from Kendrick. Olka now to Craig Macon. The try, it's all Salford need, but they've got to go for a try. Drop goal or a penalty is no use to them. Baldwin makes the tackle. They've got to just keep their line intact now, as they've done throughout this second half. Kick ahead. Turley takes it, gets away from one. Broadbent makes the tackle. Leigh will settle for the possession. Turley gets gingerly to his feet. Adcroft will look for the space. Salford will tackle hard now. Bristow just drives it up. Well, again, lifting with the arm between the legs, which is supposedly illegal. No way through for Kendrick. He seemed to be tripped then. Referee stopped the clock quickly. Well, my watch says we're in the last 3 minutes of normal time, but it's the added time that concerns the Leigh supporters, because there's going to be plenty of that. We must have had 3 minutes for the Turley try. Well, Leigh Leigh got to keep it going here. Leatham drives it in now on the last one. Sparbeck just boots it downfield. Will it be a 40-20? Oh, it's kicked inside. Picked up by Broadbent. Pickney's missed. It's a knock on. Oh, it's all on now for the Desperate straights for Salford. Panic stations from Pinckney. Big mistake, Broadbent. Can Leigh capitalise on that? Surely another try at this late stage would seal it. Leigh in no rush to get on with things now. Leigh making a change. Good tactics. Hamilton coming back. Use up a bit of the clock. John Duffy goes off. Leigh just, well, referee's not happy with this scrum. Let it form again. Leigh won't mind. Salford trying to push them off it. Now, where's Svabik now? Turley gets away from one tattle. Good defence by Salford. Leigh won't mind. 1 minute of normal time remains. Good surge from Anderson, who's upended in the end. Leigh are playing the game in the right area of the ground. Drive for the post. There's Hamilton. It's inside. Leigh have still got it. Bretherton loose to take them on in the end. Oh, almost caught them out. Will Leigh go for the point? Here goes Svabik. Baldwin, man of the match. Simon Baldwin hangs on to it. Leigh almost there. The last 16 of the Challenge Cup awaits them. Turner with the kick ahead. Doesn't reach it this time. A bit of a punch up there after the event. Leigh have got 1 or 2 injuries at the moment. What a big game Simon Baldwin's had this afternoon. Referee stopped the clock to talk to his touch judge. Let's see a replay of the incident. Something happened off the ball, obviously. And the referee goes to his pocket. And what's he done? What's he given? He's taking them back to the quarter line, but somebody's in the sin bin, and I think it's Malcolm Olker and Simon Baldwin. So Baldwin's played his part. We're now in the hands of the timekeepers. We've already had 1 minute. Leigh have got to keep their cool now. 12 against 12. And Leigh are playing the game where they want to be. They've got to keep Salford at bay for who knows how long. Tattle, tattle, tattle from the Centurions. Salford desperate. They've got to take the chances now. Brown hands it on. It's with Blakely. On to Wainwright. Superb defence there by John Hamilton. Brown, no way through for Maloney. Not seen much of him this afternoon. Salford dodging and weaving. They throw the ball away. Leigh will settle for that. Hamilton makes the tackle on the last one. Watch for the kick. It's got to come. Short kick ahead. Dropped on by Adcroft, who took knees in the back. Well, the referee didn't see that. More added time. How long will we play? History beckons for the Centurions. Home supporters very happy. Walters is still directing operations. Well, the game continues. Bradbury. It's up your jumper time now for the Centurions. 3 minutes already played. Hamilton down the short side. Fairclough will go under the defence. No rush to get up and play it. Andy Leatham now. 1-out rugby for the Centurions. Kendrick drives it up to halfway on the last tattle. Where's the kick going to come from? Kendrick stays down injured now. Give it to Svabik. Just put boot to ball. Well, he really wanted that out of play to waste some time. Here comes Broadbent. Good defence from Morlin. He's going in from Bradbury. Gets away with it. Can Leigh keep them here? Pinckney can go the distance, but not with Brotherton on his back. It's all on now for Salford. Desperate straits. The Fire gets it away quickly. He's got to play basketball with it, Salford. 4 minutes of added time played. Makin drives it up. They just want to control the game. How much longer? Kick comes in. Oh, it's hacked on. The Fire's on the chase. Turley will settle for safety first. And has the hooter gone? The hooter has gone. The Leigh Centurions have done it. Leigh are through to the next round of the Challenge Cup. The Northern Ford Premiership leaders have defeated Super League side Salford City Red by 16 points to 12. What a tremendous day for the Leigh club. Leigh's points all coming in the second half. Tries from Paul Anderson, Neil Turley and Adam Bristol, with Simon Svabik adding 2 goals. Salford's points came in the first half hour with 2 Warren Jowett tries, both converted by Steve Blakely. But the day belongs to Leigh Centurion. They become the first Northern Ford Premiership side to defeat a Super League team. They've beaten Salford City Red by 16 points to 12. The side will now get a standing ovation. Leigh players throw their shirts into the crowd. Jubilant scenes not seen at Hilton Park for many a year, but today was Leigh's day. They gave the Super League side 12-point start, and in the last 25 minutes turned the whole game on its head to win by 16 points to 12. So on behalf of your cameraman Fred Parkinson, your match commentator Derek Disley, saying a final goodbye from Hilton Park and a reminder of this afternoon's scoreline. It finished Leigh Centurions 16 points, Salford City Reds 12.